Hello. Johnny Shung here. And I turned on all of the lights of my lamp for you guys. Usually I just use one, but we need better lighting. All right, guys. So today I want to talk about the 5 fundamentals of a lean and chiseled physique. Let's get into it. Number 1, whole foods. All right. What are whole foods? Whole foods are very simple foods that come naturally from earth that have one ingredient. There's nothing else that's required to make these foods. So what are some examples of these foods? Eggs, chicken, beef, turkey, fish, vegetables, fruits, oatmeal. Okay. These are all whole foods and they are not processed. If a food is not whole, then it is processed. It is most likely processed, which means it's made in a factory artificially with other ingredients that are used to make the food. And the reason why that is bad is because the body doesn't really accept it in a way that is optimal towards our health, our fitness, and our energy levels. And most likely it's going to contain a lot of calories or energy, which means we have a higher chance of gaining fat. And obviously we don't want that if we want a lean and chiseled physique. So I hope you guys don't get dizzy from me walking around, but this is actually gonna be step number 2, but I'll explain that later. Okay, so whole foods, the reason why the most important reason for whole foods being so important, this is so important. If you guys don't eat whole foods, it is going to be so hard for you guys to burn fat and to build muscle. I promise you guys. It really makes you full with a high protein diet, making you feel full. You get a lot of vitamins, minerals, nutrients in general, and it gives you a lot of natural, stable energy. And more importantly, they're lower in calories compared to how much food there actually is. For example, a small piece of chocolate can be like 100 calories. 3 big handfuls of vegetables contain the same amount of calories, but it is so much more food volume that is actually going to make you feel full. And chocolate, very processed. Literally, these processed foods are just meant for it to taste good. It literally does not care. The people who make these food literally don't care about your health. All right, legit. The people who do care about your health would be the farmers who grow the vegetables and healthy, wholesome foods for y'all. So that's fundamental number 1. Fundamental 2, it's walking or just moving more. Just moving your body. Literally, humans, we are meant to be moving. Move your ass. Get your ass out of the couch. I apologize. I don't mean that in an immature way. But seriously, just move. When you move, you're expending energy. You are burning calories. And if you are burning more calories than what you consume, your body has no choice but to burn fat. That's it. Your body will burn fat if you burn more calories than what you consume. And there's 2 things that you can do to help with that. Number 1, you can consume less, or you can move more. You still get the same equation, just like math. Just like 2 + 2 = 4. Just like 3 + 1 = 4, or 5 - 1 = 4. There's a million ways to do this, but you still get the same result, which is 4, which in what we're talking about, burning fat, building muscle. So what would smart people do? They combine both together. So fundamental number 1, eating whole foods because they're lower in calories and they make you feel full. And then number 2, just moving your body. And if you don't have energy to move your body, then you are eating too few calories. You need to increase your calorie intake, which means you need to track your food. Track your food for a good month. Everything you eat, you need to know exactly how many calories your body needs. Online calculators are great. Just write down TDEE calculator or calorie calculator. Put down your information, your age, your height, and things like that. And then you want to put down sedentary as the level. You want to assume you want to know how many calories you're burning if you weren't to work out. If you weren't to work out, because most of the time people overestimate how many calories they're burning. They might think they're really active, but they're really not. So there's too much variability there. So just do sedentary, and that's gonna be the most accurate when you're sedentary, because it's easier to track when you're sedentary. It's easiest to know, okay, you don't burn any calories when you're just sitting down. So that's fundamental number 2. Fundamental number 3 is high protein. So either 0.8 grams per pound of body weight up to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. But this does not apply to people who have a lot of weight to lose. This does not apply to people who have a very high body fat percentage. So if you are in that category to where your BMI is over 30, or I shouldn't say that, but if you're obese, like a lot of weight to lose, then that rule won't apply to you because you're going to be consuming way too much protein. Instead, a better rule is to take your height in centimeters and eat 1 gram per centimeter of height. For example, I'm 5'9", so I'm 175 centimeters. So 175, that's perfect. And my weight right now, as we're speaking, 171. So it's pretty damn accurate. The reason why is because it keeps you full and satisfied. And if you're not full and satisfied, then you're gonna have those munchies. You're gonna want to binge. You're gonna want to crave these really high calorie foods. You don't want to crave. You don't want to starve. You don't want to feel ravenous and eat whatever's on site. That's gonna mess you up. Fundamental number 4: drink water. How much water? Half a gallon is a great start. But if you really want to be consistent, you want to drink. I believe it is your body weight in kilograms. Yeah, drink your body weight in kilograms. Now, I don't really know too many formulas to this, but 64 ounces is great, which is half a gallon. My body weight in kilograms is around 72, I think. Yeah, I think it's like 72, something like that. So pretty accurate. Drink water. Why? It helps you reduce your cravings as well. Keeps you hydrated too. You need your cells to be hydrated for you to think properly, for you to function properly, for you to feel good. It makes you think properly. There is no bad thing about drinking water, unless you drink way too much water, but that is very in extreme cases. You should be peeing at least like twice an hour or like once an hour. Something like that. And you want your pee colors to be clear, okay? Fundamental number 5, lift heavy, okay? Lift heavy with good form. You really need to push yourself in the gym for you to build muscle. Trust me, I've made this mistake where I didn't care about building muscle. All I cared about was losing fat. Your body composition, which is your ratio of how much muscle you have to your fat, is very bad. If you want to look really good, man or woman, you need to build nice muscle, and then you need to get lean. The first 4 steps, fundamentals, helps you get lean. Number 5, build muscle. 6 to 8 rep range is what I like the best. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like that, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.